Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. I'm floating up into the sky. We are back on another episode of Let's Build Springfield. We're at the beachfront today because I've got a building that is apparently a business building. According to Tapped Out, it's a business building. But to me, it looks like an awesome modern house. It looks so sick as a modern house that's what we're going to do it as, is a beachfront modern house. I really like it. It looks amazing, right? I don't know how it's going to turn out in Minecraft, but I know here it looks totally amazing. So what we need to do is work out basically how big these squares are at the front. There's like two squares. So we're going to do this and this, and then grab the stone. And I think stone is like the closest colour that I want for the colour here. I know it should be a little bit, but I'm going to turn my headphones down a little bit as well because that's a little bit loud in my ear hole. There we go. So we've got those two in. And then the sort of mosaic pattern starts here. But the building sort of starts on the corner here. So that's what we're going to do. So then the corner... That still is loud in my ear hole. How did that happen? Did I turn it the wrong way? I turned the volume the wrong way. I made it louder. I was like, that still seems loud for me. What's going on here? So the modern window sort of wraps around the corner here. And then we have this amazing looking white and purple mixture. Now, on the picture, there's like 4 purple strips that goes across. I don't think we can quite get 4 purple strips, but I do think we can get 2 and keep it to scale. That's the hardest part, is keeping everything to a sort of scale that we like. Okay, and then the window goes down there. For this mosaic pattern on the floor, I actually want to use micro ones. So we want to cut out like an area like this. Cut out a little bit so I can walk around easy. But we have the grey ones that go around the side like this and around the front. Now, you can't do this in vanilla Minecraft, unfortunately, but you will be able to do your own sort of mosaic pattern if you do so wish. And then you have white. I know, the reason why I'm not going all the way around is because we don't quite know how big we want this to be yet. Obviously, a square would be good, would be perfect, but we just don't really know what size square it is yet. But once we've got the white down, we can then do a white in the corner. And then we do this really cool mosaic pattern, which I'm hoping is going to really make this whole building pop. It's going to make it look so cool. However, we do know that in these 2 corners are white blocks here, but in these 2 are grey blocks. So we know that, at the very least. In fact, we could probably sort of judge that to make the size of this. If we have 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 microblocks so far. It would be like that. If we done one more like that, would that... No, that should be right. That should be about right. So that makes 12. So now we've got our square. We can now fill this in. This is... Oh, we don't know this way, though. We haven't counted 12 blocks this way, have we? Is it 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I gaining a number every time I do this? Hold on. 1. Let's just do it in full blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that easier? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's easier counting full blocks than micro blocks, isn't it? Oops, I didn't want to do that. That was the last thing I wanted to do. There we go. So, we have to cut this one out here. This is one of the main features for me for the house, as well as the modern curves in it. For the curves, we're going to be using sloped blocks on their side to give the impression of a curve. Obviously, it'll be technically in Minecraft just like a diagonal, but it should, I'm hoping, give the effect at least of being a curve. But anyway, let me fill in this mosaic and I shall be back. Alright, boom. There is something a little bit weird about my one. My one has like the white in the corner and the corner diagonally, and then grey and grey. But on the picture it's white, white, grey, grey. I think that's because maybe... Oh, I don't know. It melts my mind thinking about that kind of thing too much. But we know that the corner of the building now, this corner at least, is here. And then we have the door. We're going to do a nice 2 wide, 3 block high door, because that's sort of our Simpsons size door to go in there. Purple go round the outside here. Like that. Wonderful. We can then put... probably just use full pack ties here for the door itself. Like that. Wonderful. Okay, door in there. Then we have the curve. Now the curve in the picture is sort of goes around the mosaic part. For us, I think we might have to... Well, we could do this. It's not going to be... Using these curves isn't going to be bang on perfect, but we might be able to get it close. I need to cut down the purple to a half slab as well. There we go. Because we need the purple in there. And purple one will be here and there. And then we get the slope blocks. Now, these slope blocks are going to require us to have 2 blocks behind, like this, to allow us to then put them this way. As you can see, we do get this, like, sort of dip back. I suppose I could fix that by bringing out the angle. No, that won't fix it, will it? Not unless we... If I done this... And... Oh, I'm falling. And this, and then put the slope in. What's that like? It's sort of... What if we take these out and we put full blocks in instead? I think that's as close as we're going to get, isn't it? And then the white stops because it gets wider here. In fact, would it be best... See, you can't get all the level of detail in. That's the trouble. I would like to have it like this. And then we get that lip, which it does have. I suppose we could... Oops. I suppose we could... Hold on. Yeah. We'll have this around here. Put the pack ties back. And then put the purple on the inside. And that still gives us our purple outline. It makes the door look a little bit smaller, but I think it's going to be worth it. And then over here, we'll just do it like that. Sick. Okay, and then we need white going up here. And we're going to use half slab pack ties vertically to have our modern window. I love these windows. When you do these windows in just normal vanilla Minecraft, it looks sick as well. Really, really nice. But I am going to have to get a pillar version of it to do the corners. Right there. Perfect. Boop. Boop. And boop. Wonderful. Right along the top here. And we should start to see the building sort of appearing in front of us. And I really, really like that. Okay, so we now need to work out how far back this goes. We have a modern window that seems to wrap around the back here. I think we'll probably start it here with the half ones again. It's just a thin one. In fact, we'll do it to there. And then put our corner on. This is a business center. If I worked in a business center like this, it would be amazing, right? You would want to come to work. At least I would. I would want to come and work every day to work in a building that looks as good as this. As long as the work wasn't terrible. Okay, and then we have this. We have no purple to really worry about on this section. Okay, and then this comes back. I'm going to make this 1 block wider. Then we kind of have 2 blocks. I'm going to make it into 3 blocks. And I think I'm also going to wrap the purple design maybe to halfway down the wall to here. So like that. like that. We can't see this side of the wall on the picture, so we're sort of making it up and using our own judgment to see if stuff look nice or not. But I think just to about there would be good, and then we'll have a white line, and then we'll have maybe a large modern window, same as that one, that wraps around here. So maybe it goes from here, 3 blocks high, and maybe it just wraps to there. I think that would be good. And then on this part, it wraps all the way to that wall that we've already done. I think that's nice. I think that's a nice amount of windows. Like I said last episode, if you go too crazy on windows, it can look a little bit too much. Like, a little bit too bare, if you like, because there's just so many windows everywhere. But that looks good. However, the top, I'm going to say the bottom is square. That's a square corner. But then the top is a curved back on it. And I think that'll be really, really nice building it as well. Alright, so we want to actually pull this up by a block as well, don't we? I've forgotten. This needs to be up on this height. Do I want to move that window up then? Oh no, we can have a purple. Oh, hold on. Hold on. How sick is this? Right, we do that. Purple half slab. Here. Oh, this is going to be sick. And then a white one on that to go on top of the window. Oh, that is so cool. That one, and that one. And then we get that purple line in. I mean, how cool is that? I'm actually going to make it 1 block longer as well. Yes! Got the purple line going around there. That's really cool. I like that. It has a little bit of a canopy area. I think we're going to do that. And that, just to give that bit above the door. That looks good. And then we have the top. So I think our next step is probably just to fill all of this level up with white now. Such a white block. This white world doesn't have the world texture on it. So it's like a perfect white. It's seamless. No borders around the edges. It makes it so good to work with, especially for modern houses. Snow is the closest thing that we have in vanilla Minecraft. It still has a little bit of a texture, but it does work in modern buildings for sure. Okay, so we've got that on, and then we have this sort of second story above it. So is that about the right area? I think that's about the right area. Oh no, it starts about here actually, doesn't it? Because it's like just into this window a little bit. It's like in line with that, and then we want this to come down here, and then we need it to curve somewhere, and then go to the purple and white look. I think we can only put 1 purple in here to make it look right height wise. So we'll have it like that, and then this comes around the edge. Now I think the way that we're going to do this is by putting a block there and then that like that, and I think that's how we're going to do the curve with the glass, because using the corner block, I don't think it'll look that good, because it's going to have to be so far back otherwise. It would have to be on this one. Hold on, let's have a look. It'd have to be like that. I need a full one. That just doesn't work, does it? That just doesn't, it doesn't look right. And if we do it in line, what does it look like? It would have to be on here. And that just doesn't look right either. No, I think we were right the first time with just that. Okay, nice and simple. Okay, and then we need the window to come back to here. And then this is the corner part. No purple here. This is just nice solid white wool. Around the back here, I'm probably going to do like a thin window, in fact. I think that could look pretty cool. But this also goes to a curve. So we have a nice shiny white part here. And we're going to do it back to here. And then we have the curve to do. So the curve can be like that, right? I think that's... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I don't want any window down here. I don't think I want any purple either. But I do want a window that just goes down. Word. A lip along the top. Ooh, don't fall. That one and that one. That one and that one. Yeah, how would we do the lip? With these and these. And then just run this around here. Put a little corner one in. I knew I'd need the corner one at least once. And then... put this around here. This will look good when you then look at the building from afar, because you'll be able to see the shadow of this block here, and it'll give a lot of depth. For the diagonal part, I think we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, that'll work out. That'll be fine. There's nothing more that we can do. I wish you could get more diagonal blocks, like smaller diagonal blocks. But yeah, that looks really cool how you can see that. Okay, then we have some blue. Well, they're like white and blue, but to get the scale right, we're going to have to just use blue. And I want these ones as well. It might be easy just to use these, in fact. They're like plant pots. So we're going to have... How big is this one? Could we make it bigger? I think we could make it big and get away with that. Down to here. Get some of these to go on the inside. And just randomly sort of place them a little bit, really. Like that one. Like that. I think that's a nice little touch then. So we have only one on the roof, but we do have one for some reason. Don't ask me why. We have some, or one here. I have no idea why it's sitting out all the way out here, but it does look okay, I think. So then fill these up. I swear my headphones have got loud again. I swear they're just sort of making the volume up as they go. Yeah, you can be loud now. Oh, now you'll quieten up. Okay, we can see the edge of one at the back, but this one actually has a grey edge, not a blue one. So we shall do a grey edge one here. It's good because this is a bit of a blanker wall, so having a little flower bed really gives something to add to the back here. That one. Perfect. Along the front here, I see one grey flower bed here, but it's not quite on the very edge. It's like 1 or 2 blocks back. I'm going to do just like 1 micro block back to about here. Again, perfect because it's pretty much a blank wall. We've got purple, but no windows or nothing. And these on here, like that. And then we have, for some reason, purple below. We have like this one, and this one. This one, and this one. But then we have purple underneath it. Does that make sense to you? If we do it like this, I think it'd look even better. Because we can then put the purple blocks underneath it, and they stay in line. Why purple? I don't know. It goes with the colour scheme, yeah, but... Boy, does that seem a little bit weird to me. Okay, how's that looking? Are we done? Oh, no, we're not quite done. We've got a half slab to put in here. I think this is like an aircon unit. So put that in there. And we've got a tree to put in here. Now, I cut down these ones for the bed of it. But I think it might be best to use these ones. Let's do that. No, I'm going to use these ones. I need a tree in the middle. I've got the log. Tree in the middle. Where can we do a middle point? There or there? No, it has to be there. And then I need that one, that one, that one. No, that one and that one. No, I'm going to bring these in. We'll make up our mind in a minute, I'm sure. And then run these along here. Because I wanted it needs to be square around the outside and then sort of round it in the middle. It's a really odd one, but that gives us that. And then this goes pretty much straight up. I'm not going to do, there's a slight bow in it, but I'm not going to do it. It goes up to about that height. And then we have the palm tree look above it. So we've done these palm trees before. I like to sort of try and copy the branches that we see, or the leaves that we see. So that one comes down like there. This one comes down a little bit lower, like that. We have a little one that sort of pokes out here. We have one that goes up, like, oops, like that. We have one at the back. Put these on top. One at the back sort of facing, no, I don't like that there. Facing this way, and this one goes up as well. I'm going to bring it down a little bit for this one as well. Like that. We have one that sort of sticks out a little bit and then drops down. No, I like that there. And then we have one sort of facing this way as well. So I think we're going to do something like this. And we get a pretty... sort of. These usually go quite well, but this one definitely doesn't look right. Maybe with just a little bit of tweaking. Hey, that looks better. Take that one away. That looks better. I think this one is the next problematic one. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And I think we're about there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a leaf. Oh no, 7. Yeah, I forgot that one. Okay, wonderful. I think that's good for this modern house. It looks sick as a modern house. I don't know how much I like it as a business center, but as a modern house, directly opposite the squid port as like a beach house, I think it looks sick. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I shall see you in the next episode.